Hello everyone, my name is Nakak. Welcome back to another 10 drops, and in today's video I'm going to be dropping to Skulltown 10 times. Skulltown, just like Capital, is pretty much like the hot drop for Kings Canyon. But why people might say that this is a bit better is because it's an OG location. Like, we didn't see this since season 5. And this location is so iconic, and at the time it's actually a pretty good location to drop. Although yes, you will die multiple times or non-stop. But if you can learn Skulltown and come out with good loot, then you have pretty much a good chance to win. I am hoping that I'm going to be able to do a better job than in Capital, showing you guys how this location is, and winning some games. I mean, that's a wishful thinking. But anyway, let's drop in to game number 1. With my hair's dropping to Capital, you would expect for the game number 1 of going to Skulltown to end up quick. Actually, I was also kind of surprised that it didn't actually end it quick. We pretty much just dominated the Skulltown. We did have a few close encounters where we almost lost, but we still came out on top on Skulltown, and that's the best possible scenario if you drop to Skulltown or any hot trap area. I mean, if you come out top of any hot drop area, then you have pretty much a good chance to win the game. You're not going to win it 100% guaranteed, but you know, we have a pretty good chance with good loot and good experience already on the way, so fighting others will become natural to you then. But even with the good loot and good teammates, I was the only one alive, and we didn't win this game, but you were pretty close. Good job everyone in my team, you did a fantastic job. Now game 2 actually didn't also end too quick and didn't end too bad, although I got cut immediately after I got dropped into the Skulltown. But it was far from over, because this guy who already has the Revenant heirloom, he must have spent a lot of money to get that, was able to resurrect us. Even though I didn't get any kills, I was still able to help out my team by pointing out where the enemies are. And they killed them, so I technically I did something with the team. But just like the last round, we haven't won here either. And game 3 went, no surprise there, am I right? It's Rampart Redemption Arc. I've seen that Skulltown is also in Arena surprisingly, so I tried to make maybe 1 or 2 games in here, which just allows me to explore Skulltown just a bit more raw essentially, that many people fighting me at the same time. And Rampart for the Redemption Arc actually did a really good job in here, and we just pretty much steamrolled that, seemed like it was not even a fair game. And look, and one of the actual victories, although it was not an actual Battle Royale victory, but at the same time, I cannot say that I didn't win anything going to Skulltown. And game number 5, although we may have started as a trio, we quickly ended up as a duo, because one of them didn't want to drop to Skulltown. It's gonna hurt us in the back in a second. Skulltown was chaotic as it usually gets. I was able to get 2 kills, but then I died myself. Now game number 6, I actually decided to play as Fuse for this time, because actually that's one of the I actually do kind of want to get better with. But just like his explosion, it didn't last that long. So did the game number 7! I think this Wraith post perfectly shows how I feel about dropping to Skulltown right now. Nothing but pain. Waiting for map rotation be like... Oh no, it's just 2 of us. So I guess there's just 1 in that team? Wait, I thought it was just 1 of them. Where did the other guy showed up? And now they have vanished from my screen. Well, we got stomped on, so that game doesn't really matter. Game number 1, I went as the best legend currently in Apex Legend. Gibby! I wanted to do an experiment whether I would actually live longer as Gibby in Skulltown. Well, that's kind of the funny thing that happened. I was actually going to, the rest of my teammates was an Octane, but I accidentally went to the finisher. Skulltown is confusing sometimes. And also he left like a little. I was able to get 2 kills though before I died myself. Now this is the game 10, the grand finale, and Octane left. Nothing unusual happening here other than just pure chaos. I was able to get 1 kill, that made me feel pretty good about myself. I also don't know if he had a perfect plan. Maybe I would make this guy think that I'm a clone, but that didn't end as I expected to end. Now that's the end of 10 drops. Dropping is definitely that game that nostalgia when I originally started playing this game. And by the time you guys are gonna be watching this video, this location will be now gone. I would love to say that I speak for everyone who plays this game, that even though this location may have been chaotic, but it was definitely fun dropping here. But the chance that this location is probably going to be back in the next Halloween event, so we probably won't have to wait that long to see it again. If there's anywhere else you want me to drop next time, let me know in the comments down below, and I might as well drop there 10 times. But anyway, I'll be heading out now. I'll see you guys next time. Rest in peace, Skulltown.